Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a news update video for Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Japan Expo 2015 and all the new information that came out recently, so let's get right into it. If you missed my last news update video, I was talking about Hinata's new update in her combos, the speculation going around with Kaguya's new moveset, personalizing your jutsus before the game starts so you're not bound to a jutsu by the character you choose. Also, support chakra charge assist, which is when you power up, your supports come down to help you power up so your charge is much faster. And then you have the super chakra dashing, which I wasn't too sure on back then, but now I've seen more gameplay. I'm like 95% sure it's super chakra dashing. I've seen it multiple times. I've seen people do the super chakra dash from close, medium, and long range, so yeah. Anyway, moving on to the main news update video for today, I want to be talking about a few things here. First thing is awakening actions and how it'll change in Storm 4, which shouldn't take too long to talk about. And then the main discussion, which is nature manipulation. So, awakening actions. Back in Revolution, when you went into awakening mode, you had 2 actions to use with your triggers. Not all characters had it, but some did, and some characters could even pull out the supports because they had no awakening actions. But now in Storm 4, since supports play a big part in the game now, you can tag into them and use support attacks, and from my understanding, every character that goes into the awakening can use their support. Now, that would then mean all awakening actions would be removed since there's no room on the L triggers, but don't freak out, awakening actions have been moved to the D-pad where items would normally go, which make perfect sense since when you're in awakening form, you can't really use your items anyway, so that frees up room for everyone to be able to use supports with their awakening and not just a select few. Okay, now before I dive deep into this nature manipulation, I'm going to quickly mention a few things, which is counters can cause you to go into a rebound, so once your storm gauge is up, you might be falling into a lot of rebounds if you're getting countered. Now at first, I didn't really like this idea where you can rebound from a counter, until a YouTuber called Anime Analyst told me that it should help the flow of battle, so I gave it some thought and I think I agree with this because this new counter actually pushes you back and slows down the game, so having a rebound to push you back in the match makes perfect sense to me and does help the flow of battle. So next thing I want to talk about is there is some speculation going on about shurikens and kunais not being able to kill you once you're at 1% health, or it takes a lot more shurikens to kill you at 1% health. So there's been a few gameplays where Madara is standing still and Kakashi throws a shuriken at him, or you know, vice versa, and nothing happens. So I'm wondering if it's a glitch, a bug, something that's only in a demo, or is this actually something intended for the final game? Now here's my 2 cents on this. I hope it's not a bug. I hope it's real, legit, and intended to be in the game because this will help clutch and easy shuriken wins. Now, I will admit, I myself too also throw shurikens to kill somebody when they're really annoying, but on the flip side, when there's no chip damage on shurikens when you're on 1% health, this could really bring this clutch comeback. So I actually think it's a good idea to have this in. Maybe you don't agree with me, but let me know why in the comments. Anyway, moving on. It is time to get into the meat of this discussion, which is nature manipulation. Alright, so we've seen nature manipulation in Storm 4 with fire and how it stays on your body after it touches you for a bit while taking chip damage, but let's talk about some other elements like lightning and water. So from what I understand, when using lightning or water-based attacks while standing on water, your attack gets bigger. Not sure about it being stronger and taking more damage, but the size of the attack is bigger, so it's harder for you to dodge. Right now I can confirm lightning and water manipulation, but nothing for earth. I wouldn't be surprised if earth-style attacks are bigger attacks just from standing on a regular floor, but then that would mean if your character has any earth attacks, your attacks will always be bigger 99% of the time since most stages consist in standing on the ground. But then on the flip side of things, there were also some water-only stages back in Storm 3, so that could give water users a slight better advantage. So I'm wondering, will stages play a big part in this game? Anyway, I think this manipulation with nature and your elements reacting to what you're standing on is a really cool idea. I've seen Kakashi's Raikiri on water and there's way more lightning surrounding him than before, almost as if he was trying to do an ultimate jutsu. So just imagine Mei's water style or Tsuchikage's earth style. I think stages and what element your character is are going to play a big part in this game. Up until now, elemental attacks never had much depth to it. Whenever you did it, it was just the same attack for the most part. Now, since Storm 4 is doing this nature manipulation, I'm starting to wonder if players' attacks can block or break through another attack, or even be a little immune to the attack. For example, let's have Kisame vs Itachi. If Itachi does a fireball jutsu and Kisame uses his water shock jutsu, would Kisame's attack nullify or even break through Itachi's fire style? And as for being more immune to some elemental attacks, let's say you're Sugetsu. If you get hit with him with any fire attack, would you burn the same speed as everyone else? here is where nature manipulation can really shine. I think this is a pretty cool thing to discuss on, so I thought I'd shed some light on it. Now, if you remember where I was talking about Kaguya's moveset and her D-pad items being replaced for altering the stage, like the lava, sand, and icy mountain village, it's starting to make more sense now, because if nature manipulation wasn't in this game, what would be the point really in changing locations of the stage, besides it looking pretty? But with nature manipulation being in Storm 4, Kaguya can change or alter the stage to something that doesn't benefit your opponent, which is really cool and scary. And since she actually does this in the manga, it's that much better and gives her moveset much more meaning and depth. So yeah, I'm starting to really believe Kaguya's moveset within a D-pad is actually what we think it is. If there were no nature manipulation, I wouldn't really see the point in doing this move. So if this nature manipulation is connected to Kaguya's moveset in any way how I just said it, to benefit herself and not you, Kaguya's gonna be one hell of a character in Storm 4. Oh, and one more thing I need to mention about her, that is, there is also a back button on that D-pad, so I'm wondering, is there even a time limit to how long you can alter a stage for? Because if there is, why would there be a back button to choose? It gets you thinking. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. Also, thank you guys for watching all of my Japan Expo 2015 coverage. I greatly appreciate that. I know some of you are hating on it because, you know, some of the gameplays were really similar with all Sasuke's, so I apologize for that. Anyway, moving on. If you find anything new within the gameplay of Storm 4 from Japan Expo 2015, let me know in the comments below or tweet me at ShikasClouds so I can check it out and talk about it in my next news update video. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you missed any of my last videos that were buried underneath all that Japan Expo 2015 gameplay, I will have some annotations on the screen so you can click them, like my live raw reaction to the trailer, my previous news update video, my news update video before that with the official pre-order only bonuses, details, and collector's edition, my reaction / review for Naruto manga chapter 710, and I think that's everything. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. I'll see you guys in the comments below. This is ShikasClouds, and I'll see you guys next time.